All right, before we say goodbye, bringing back our gaggle, Jonathan Collegio, former Senator Blanche Lincoln, and David Nakamura from the Washington Post. Okay, so let's talk about Hillary Clinton, if we can, for a second, and more 2016 speculation. Today in the Washington Post, Kathleen Parker writes, in 2016, barring a Benghazi surprise, it seems probable, but it looks like the real Achilles heel may not be Benghazi, but headlines like this in the New York Times today that shed some light on the Clinton Foundation that it says has become, quote, a sprawling concern supervised by a rotating board of old Clinton hands, vulnerable to distraction and threatened by conflicts of interest. Is it just more of the same for people who remember these old stories of the Clintons?
Well, I don't think that's going to have legs. You know, it's a foundation. Certainly Hillary Clinton knows how important it is to keep the separation between foundations and political work, and I don't think that's going to...
Well, you remember, Republicans, I trust, disagree.
A key issue in 2008 was always Bill kind of coming in and stealing the spotlight from her. You have to think that this is a real headache in Clinton land, because the focus isn't on her and what she's, preparing to do for the country. Instead, it's about this dysfunctional foundation. I mean, he'll always be able to raise money for the foundation, right? But there is a headache here in that he's getting the attention and not his wife.
She'll pull it back. She's smart. She knows where the issues are.
Anthony Weiner, very quickly. Anthony Weiner appeared to spill the beans. Clinton insiders say there were no beans to spill, but that's the biggest headache they deal with right now.
That was another awkward moment. That same New York Times story talked about Hillary's staff's going to move into the foundation offices with her, including Uma Abedin, and we'll see what that means. But I'm sure they're trying to distance themselves quickly from that.
You guys are talking quick because I wanted to squeeze in shameless plugs. Thank you. Let's go around the horn. Jonathan, you lead.
Crossroads GPS has a great new video on the Obamacare train wreck. Visit it at the Crossroads GPS website.
Washington Post had a great article yesterday about small businesses and what President Obama promised. He's going to be in Pennsylvania, upstate New York. My hope is that he's going to focus on small businesses and hopefully putting together a good reg reform bill.
Senator Lincoln, thank you. David?
Everybody knows the Post has been sold, but I just wanted to thank our owner, Don Graham, for 20 great years. I've been at the paper. He's a great owner. The staff will miss him.
Yeah, very much appreciate that. David Nakamura, thanks. That's going to do it for this edition of the Daily Rundown. We're going to see you right back here tomorrow. Coming up next.